Welcome back to M Hood Fishing, and welcome to the greenest canal ever. I only have a little bit of shad for bait left over from last night, and I'm letting Craig fish that on the bottom. He's got a shad head out on a kale, so I want to snag a carp to use tonight and tomorrow at another place. This is a big 10-aught. Totally spaced, totally ghosted on that. I'm like, what is it? What size? Sorry, it's 12. I left the 10s at home, so it's 12-aught, and this is the company. I've had these forever. So I basically tie this up kind of like a drop shot, pretty much. So I tie it on, and then on my, yeah. That's just an ounce there. Whoa, kind of slippery there. Whoa, shoot. That is a big one. No, it's a Smurf. That thing. For someone who's scared of snakes, I don't know why you're coming down here. That's a good size one right there. It just spooked the. I don't see him. Do you want to see him? That's a good size one.
What, 1 buck?
It's a, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna leave it there. That thing is just fat around. He's down there. Yeah. Let me send them up there. Snagging's not legal everywhere, and there might be certain species you're not allowed to snag and only some that you are. I'm totally allowed to snag carp here. Common, Asian, you know, the big head, the silver carp. And I can snag catfish in this state, but that's not what I'm about. I'm barely letting my snagging hook sink, and I'm just reel, whip, reel, whip, reel, whip. Using that bit of lead keeps my hook from riding too high in the water column. I don't want to snag up because, well, I do have a bunch of snagging hooks with me. Well, I don't want to go through a bunch. This place is absolutely full of carp, so eventually I should bang into one. Gotcha. I'm hooked up. Craig, will you bring that landing net? You got one? Bring that landing net. Less than 10 minutes, but maybe about 6 casts. You're just gonna be bringing that hook in fast, so in a short amount of time you can complete a bunch of runs. This is not a giant fish. I'm not sure what we have yet, if we have a carp or a gar. I don't know yet. I can't see. Throw the net.
Try a hand, see if I can. Watch going in weeds down there.
This grass is hanging over the water. He's gone up underneath it. It is a carp. Got a head hook. I snagged him in the head. Got him in the net. All right, that's a nice size for bait too. Check that out. Common carp.
If he got tied on by the eye, but
Yeah, as you fish this with the tag in like that, it'll get wrapped around the hook. It's fine. It's just, you need the lead beneath the hook. They do make snagging hooks that come with lead, but they're expensive and you'll cry when you lose a few in a day. Having the lead down here keeps the hook down and moving through the water properly. You could always try putting a slip lead up here, but it might, this is just easy peasy and works just fine. I'm gonna cut its gills to dispatch it. Here we go. So a lot of fun. Problem is you want to keep doing it, but why, right? Because maybe you don't like these fish and you want to thin them out. Common carp, good luck. You're never going to thin these out. They've been here for over 100 years. Really excellent catfish bait.
we got one so far.
With the Asian carp, maybe it would be cool, right, to just keep snagging them, but you're just going to end up either throwing all that meat away, or some people eat it. Up north, they're coming out of cleaner water and colder water, these common carp, and they taste better. People have a long standing tradition of smoking them up there, and I've had it. It's actually really good. It's a very strong tradition in like the UP. There are some people in Wisconsin that do it and Minnesota, but it is a very strong long-standing tradition in the Upper Peninsula, the UP of Michigan. So yeah, this was over really fast. My fun is done. Now we're just gonna fish with it. How's it going? Are you asking that because you've seen it or because you just see the camera?
No, I just see the camera.
Yeah, you're right. I do. It's what I do for a living.
What is it?
M Hood Fishing.
I think I heard you. I think
They got a lot of videos on
I
that.
can't hear her. What did you say?
I think I heard you. I think
Could be very likely. Very likely. It is a big channel. I've been doing it for many, many years. All right, guys. I need to get back at it.
all right, thank you.
Tell your cousin I said hi.
I will.
Yeah, you're right. Craig just asked me the question a lot of people would like to ask, but I've already given you the answer, and the answer is no. I'm not going to do any more snagging because it's mostly going to be common carp, and I'll just end up with common carp that I don't need, like more than I need, right? Because as I did say there is a tradition, a long-standing tradition of smoking them up north, but that's because common carp reportedly tastes much better coming out of colder water. And this isn't cold water, and this isn't the cleanest water. I don't even really like to eat catfish out of here that often, however I do. So yeah, we are not taking this home for the table. We are taking this home for the bait bin. If you hook it through the skin, trust me, common carp, it's not going to come off. It's a very hardy bait, very bloody, very fatty, very oily. What did you say?
How big is that snake you saw?
How big was the what?
That snake?
The snake? Well, go down there and tell me.
Shoot, I ain't going down there.
Well, let's go see. I didn't really want to say anything, but I believe this is a water moccasin. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were so close. He's coming up there.
Yeah.
You see him coming up there?
Yeah.
I don't know where he went.
Keep going.
Probably went in here. Exactly. A lot of you guys know that I have fished this particular canal a lot. It's a parish line canal. There's a parish line going through it. Jefferson over there, Plaquemines over here. I have caught blue cats in this canal. Yeah, obviously I've caught carp. I've caught a lot of gar. I don't know what we're going to bang into tonight. There are channel cat as well. We might not really bang into anything, but yeah, the point was to come here and get a carp. A lot of these canals on this side of the ICW, opposite my side, right, are green like this or over vegetated. This is not the first place that we've been to. Actually, the first place we went to was on the ICW, but somebody all of a sudden took one look and had 1,000 excuses not to fish there, but I think it was really about the tall grass. All right, guys, I did get a few bites from gar with that piece of carp, but this spot turns out was just good for the carp, which is cool. I'm looking forward to fishing with that here soon, like probably very, very soon. And this spot was good for a big fat snake. That snake caught me off guard. It was big around, but yeah, you're right. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing, and I will see you next time.